welcome. This video is for anyone who's hopefully coming to this channel for your first time. And I'm here to basically tell you right now what I'm going to be doing on this channel. So the first thing is physics. We're going to do a little bit of A-level work and a little bit of GCSE and then grad stuff. So by grad, it can be your BScs or your master students. So these are for anyone starting in your GCSEs, which is about maybe your year 9, all the way up to your masters, which is probably the equivalent of something like year 15 or 16 students. So we're going to be covering a wide range of physics here. We're going to also do some maths, and we're going to do GCSE, we're going to do A-level, and a little bit of graduate stuff, so you're maybe a little bit of BSc. Now, I myself, I am a theoretical physics, so that is theoretic, and that's physics. So that's me. So I have a Bachelor of Science in it, and right now I'm doing a PhD in optics. So that is basically wave physics. So most of you will see something like this, which is a very classic transverse wave, and that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm working with light. Now, for a bit of background on me, I have achieved an A star in maths and physics at my A-levels. And I also got a first class degree in theoretical physics, which was up here. So I am pretty well experienced. So basically there's a few things that I'm going to have. So on here, I'm going to have some topic revisions. So for example, in physics, we're going to have like a thing on capacitors, for example, like that. And so we'll have a notes video, maybe a few notes videos. We're going to have some questions videos. So these are going to answer exam questions, and obviously ones which I make up on my own. Now, hopefully at some point I plan on opening a website, and on here there will be access to more resources. So I'm going to basically treat this as a tutoring thing. So this is going to be a first come, first serve for now while I get it off the ground. So if you're watching this video and it's recently come out, what you need to do is you need to comment a topic in the comment section. And what I'm going to do is I will have a look at it and I will make notes on it. So I'll make a notes video and I'll do some questions. Now, I'm going to make sure that the questions on this channel vary from the higher to low grade. So at GCSE, you have a 1 all the way up to a 9, where 9 is your harder levels and 1 are your very basic fundamentals. Whereas your A-levels, I believe it goes down to an E. I suppose both go down to ungradable. I think A-levels you go from an E all the way to an A star. It's important to remember that to get an A star in A-level physics is very, very difficult. These go the same for mathematics, whereas I believe that an A star in mathematics is actually a little bit easier than achieving one in physics. So these are the main things that I'm going to do. Now, there is a very high chance that no one actually watches this video, but there's also a chance that 10 people view this video. If you think that this may help you, please do make sure you give it a like and a subscribe, of course. Very cliche, but that would be notifications on, because then you will know every time I upload. Now, I am also aware that it's exam season for A-levels, and that is coming up this year. So in the lead up to exams, I will do past papers, all of them. I will do notes. I will also do the predicted stuff. However, I'm not too fond on predicting stuff because it means people are less likely to revise, which isn't predicted, and this can backfire potentially in an exam. So hopefully I'm going to cover all of these in the lead up to exams. I'm going to do some past papers, look at the notes and predicted stuff, which hopefully will come up. And then obviously we're going to do the tough topics So for a lot of people, like I said, capacitors is quite tough. Electrics usually quite tough. So stuff like your circuits, where you got your resistors, so that's actually a power source. You got your capacitor and stuff kind of like that. So this would be discharge, and this is A level GCSE. I don't think deal with capacitors, but it can be something very simple. Where across your thing you're gonna have a voltmeter. And you put your ammeter in here, and if you get rid of this, it's now a GCSE thing. So it's very quick, very good. So I'm well experienced in all of these stuff. So make sure you subscribe and you put on your notifications. My writing will hopefully be clearer in other videos. But thank you for listening if I've had your attention long enough, and I wish you best of luck with your study.